have to protect them.
Well, hello everyone.
Hi.
We're back again.
Yes.
Another movie. And this is a very interesting story, which you may have heard of, and hopefully you've seen it too. It's called A Quiet Place. It is directed by John Krasinski, starring John Krasinski along with his wife Emily Blunt, and real life wife. They play husband and wife in this movie too. The setup of this film is that basically a race of really nasty aliens has invaded the Earth. These aliens, they've got super sharp teeth, and they've got like super daggers, claws, and they're just really, they got a bad attitude, these monsters. And apparently they've when we start the movie, they've already killed a lot of people around the world, and the remaining people are like this family that we meet, this couple and their daughter and their two sons, and they're basically trying to find a way to hide from these aliens and
safe.
To be safe from the aliens,
Yeah.
Because they're really nasty and they're going to kill you at the drop of a hat.
If they hear you, they'll find you.
Well, that's the thing, is that the aliens are actually, they're blind, but they have super hearing. And that the slightest little, snap of a twig, they're on you and you're dead. So it's very dangerous world that they're living in, and everything has to be very quiet. And it's basically again how this family tries to escape the aliens. What did you think, Grandma?
You kept my attention the entire time. I didn't find myself wandering at all.
Was it sort of scary?
It was scary. It was scary. I was cheering for our family, all along. Okay, you can do this, And I won't be giving too much away to say that one of the boys was killed by an alien early on in the film.
Just to show you their killing potential,
Which
I believe.
it was like that. Which made you even more sympathetic with this family,
right,
and their mission to never have that happen to their family again. There's mom, there's dad, there's the daughter, and the other son trying to survive. And mom's pregnant. She's coming in. She's going to bring in another member of the family.
She's got a due date pretty soon.
Right. So they are all very conscious, and they've developed a kind of sign language, even though it's not, the sign.
No, they've learned sign language. Yes. It's real sign language.
It was? Okay, I thought maybe they had invented it,
No, I mean, again, the teenage daughter is deaf. So again, she's the eldest child. So again, the family has learned sign language to communicate with her.
Well, she has a hearing aid, so she's not totally deaf.
No, she's totally deaf. The hearing aid that
Dad was working on.
He's been working on trying to find one that will work for her, but he hasn't been successful yet.
Right. Okay.
So what did you think of the film, Grandma?
I thought it was very well done. I was there the whole minute, moments, following each character's struggle with the need to be silent in a world that's not natural for human beings. I mean, we're not naturally silent, and after living and being verbal all their lives up till now, it's a struggle. It's a real struggle. I was fascinated by the whole premise and how the family was coping with this. And when the aliens got even closer and closer, more dangerous, how they worked together, as a family to I wondered all along, and if you go to see the film, I hope you do, what's going to happen when mom has this baby? You can't tell a baby to be quiet, because I thought, oh dear, this is going to cause a problem. But they had figured that out too. They were prepared. They had this.
Well, don't get too much into it, Grandma.
Anyway, you could tell that the family was also well aware. Okay, there's a baby coming. We've got to.
They're thinking ahead.
Yeah, they're thinking ahead. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I really did. It was an interesting premise and fascinating to watch this family deal with it. What did you think?
I thought it was quite good too. It's not, it's scary, but it's not sort of a kill fest, you might say. So again, it sort of takes a while to get going in a way. It sets up the whole world that they're living in, and how they're sort of dealing with, not making any sound. I mean, they've scattered. They're all barefoot, and they're all scattered sand everywhere. So they're stepping on sand instead of twigs and things that'll make noise. So they've done that sort of thing throughout their whole lives. They're compensating for needing to be quiet. But again, then the movie, gets towards the end, and it's the tension is just really well done.
Very well done.
Again, the actors are all good. Again, Emily Blunt and John Krasinski are very good. But the child actors are all very good as well. And one thing that's interesting, I'd heard about this film, and I heard about how people react to this film. But it's interesting how quiet the audience all got
Yes.
right as the movie started, because you can see what they're up against, and you sort of get into it, and everybody did. I mean,
Everyone was really quiet.
It's not like there was a sign up saying "Be quiet." It's just they did it naturally. It was just
you didn't hear a whole lot of popcorn crunching or candy wrappers being unwrapped or any of that.
It was really quite well done, and you'll really get into it, and it's scary, but again, it's more tension than it is really sort of gross sort of horror.
Well, it was like we were all holding our breath.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Hoping that everything would go well with this family who was in an unimaginable kind of situation. You know, how would I deal with having to be so quiet all the time? They didn't even whisper very much.
No, they were only.
They hardly ever spoke, even in a very quiet, very quiet way. They were very cautious. It was fascinating to watch them. I definitely recommend it. This is a 2 thumbs movie. Yes, it is. It's very, very interesting.
I would recommend it too. It's really well done.
While it's still in town, go find it. It's fun.
However you see it,
you
should see it, because again, it's a very interesting, well written, well directed, and well acted film, and I think we both recommend it.
We do.
Yep.
Yes, we do.
Go see it.
Go see it.